Alright, good morning guys. We're going to go through the pre-algebra assignment S 1.1 solutions. Which of the operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, are inverses? Well, I'm going to draw this one more time. You guys may be getting sick of seeing this, but the inverse of addition is subtraction, and the inverse of subtraction is addition. The inverse of multiplication is division, and the inverse of division is multiplication. So which are inverses? Addition and subtraction are inverses, and multiplication and division are inverses. Exercise 4, we know inside of a triangle there's 180 degrees. So we're going to have 98, 50, and x. Let's start with x. Plus 98 plus 50. When added together, the sum has to equal 180. So if I do 98 plus 50, that's going to be 148 is equal to 180. If we minus 148 from both sides to isolate the x, we get x is equal to 32. Let's take a look at the next one. Once again, inside of a triangle, of all triangles, there's 180 degrees. So we're going to have x plus 67 plus 56, and that's going to equal 180. 67 plus 56 is going to be 110 plus 13, 123. And then we're going to minus 123 from both sides. That gives us x is equal to 57. Exercise 7, I've got x plus 12 is equal to 7. Now my terms are going to be x, 12, and 7. So to isolate x, to get x completely by itself, I have to get rid of this positive 12. So to do that, I'm going to minus 12 from both sides to keep the equation balanced. 7, take away 12, negative 5. If you were to check it, you'd have negative 5 plus 12 is equal to 7. Negative 5 plus 12 is 7. And there is your check. Exercise 8, I've got G minus 16 is equal to 8. My terms are G, negative 16, and a positive 8. To isolate G, to get G by itself, I have to get rid of this negative 16. So the inverse of minusing 16 is adding 16 to both sides. I would get G is equal to 24. To check it, I would have 24 minus 16 is equal to 8. 24 minus 16 is 8. I get 8 equals 8. There is my check. Exercise 9, I've got negative 9 plus p is equal to 12. My terms are negative 9, p, and 12. So to isolate the variable and get p by itself, I have to get rid of this negative 9. So I'm going to do the inverse of minusing 9. I'm going to add 9. And I'm going to do that to both sides. So I get p is equal to 12 plus 9, which is 21. To check it, I'm going to plug in 21 for p. Negative 9 plus 21 is equal to 12. Negative 9 plus 21, and so I get 12 is equal to 12. There is my check. Here is my answer. Let's keep going. Number 10, now we've got some decimals. So I've got 0.7 plus y is equal to a negative 1.34. My terms are 0.7, y, and negative 1.34. To isolate my variable, to get y by itself, I have to get rid of a positive 0.7. The inverse of a positive 0.7 is minusing 0.7. I'm going to do that to both sides. So I'm going to get y is equal to a negative 1.34 minus 0.7, I believe, is negative 2.04. Let me just double check that. Negative 1.34 minus 0.7, negative 2.4. And then to check it, I'm going to plug that in right here. So I'd have 0.7 plus a negative 2.04. And that's going to equal negative 1.34. And I'm just going to use a calculator to make sure that I'm doing this right. I got 0.7 plus negative 2.04 is going to give me negative 1.34, and that's equal to negative 1.34. And so there is my check. Here is my answer. Exercise 11. I've got x minus 8 pi is equal to pi. I need to get the variable by itself. Now remember, the variable is x. So I'm going to be, before we go any further, let me get the terms. Here's one term, here's the next term, there's our third term. So now, to get rid of negative 8 pi, I'm going to do the inverse, which is I'm going to add 8 pi to both sides. That's going to give me x is equal to 9 pi. If you were going to check it, you'd have 9 pi minus 8 pi equals pi. 9 minus 8 is just going to be 1 pi. I get pi is equal to pi. There is my check. Here is my answer. Exercise 12. I've got 4 pi is equal to w minus 6 pi. Now, we want to make sure that we point out the terms first. Here are the terms. 4 pi w negative 6 pi. Now to isolate the variable, which is w, I need to get rid of this negative 6 pi. So the inverse of negative 6 pi is adding 6 pi. If we do it to one side, we got to do it to the other side. It's going to give me w is equal to 10 pi. So there is our answer. Let's check it. We would have 4 pi is equal to 10 pi minus 6 pi. 10 pi minus 6 pi is 4 pi. I get 4 pi is equal to 4 pi. The last one that I have here is 5/6 is equal to a third plus d. My terms are 5/6, 1/3, and d. Now, to isolate d, to get d by itself, I have to do the opposite or the inverse of a positive 1/3, which means I'm going to minus a third from both sides. I'm just going to go like this. Minus a third here, minus a third here. So that goes away. I'm going to rewrite it. 5/6 minus 1/3 is equal to d. Now, in order to subtract these, you need to have common denominators. So I'm going to take 1/3. I'm going to multiply that by 2 halves. That's going to give me 2/6. So now I'm going to rewrite it as 5/6 minus, instead of 1/3, I'm going to put in 2/6 minus 2/6 is equal to d. 5/6 take away 2/6 is 3/6. Now to check that, I'm going to have, let me change colors here. 5/6 is equal to a third plus 3/6. Now we know that from here that 1/3 is the same as 2/6. So I'm going to put in 2/6. 5/6 is equal to 2/6 plus 3/6. I get So what we're going to end up here with, let me find some room, is 5/6 is equal to 5/6. There is my check. And my answer is 3/6, or you could even write that as 1/2. And that's it for the homework.